everybody. Welcome. Do drop me a hello when you're welcome. When you join. I've started doing these on my desktop because I think that way you get to see captions, which means I think it's a bit easier for people on replay perhaps, or if you're watching live and prefer to have the sound off. So let me just, yes, here I am. So yeah, please say hi when you join. Let me know you're here. And if you're on, hello Lindsay, lovely to see you. And if you're on replay, let me know and I'll give you a shout out. I'll come in and say hi and have a bit of a chat online later. So lots of news for you. Firstly, thank you for all your lovely comments and messages whilst I was feeling very sorry for myself last week, full of cold and yeah, sulking. Who else is here? Lovely Ginny. Morning, darling. Morning, Teresa. Yes, it is afternoon. You threw me then. It is afternoon, Ginny. Denise, hello, my love. Yeah, so I'm on desktop, so yeah, comments aren't always that easy to see, but they seem to be coming through okay, which is good. So yes, so I'm back. I'm better, hooray. My God, I don't do ill. I don't have patience for it. Yes, it's very all divinely timed, obviously. It's very interesting when the universe decides to floor you. Oh gosh, it must be super early for you, Teresa. What time is it for you, lovely? Like, is it even light yet? Yeah, like the universe flooring me for 4 days enabled me to shift some stuff, update and upgrade and up level on an energy place. And if you saw my post yesterday, Mercury retrograde ending over the weekend, massive shift. So yeah, over the weekend I wrote my updated business plan, which is exciting because there's loads of stuff coming for you. And the first thing I want to share with you before I get onto your weekly business guidance is that I'm going to be merging my Soulpreneurs Club group and this group, which is Soulpreneurs Sanctuary, if you're not aware. So Soulpreneurs Club, which Ginny is in, gosh, that is early, Teresa. Good morning, my love. Hope you've got a nice hot coffee or tea, whatever your bag is. So Soulpreneurs Club is my paid membership group for people in my Soulpreneurs Club who I work with to help them develop their, spiritual self and how to work with the universe in their businesses. So Soulpreneurs Club has been kind of morphing and changing over the course of this year. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Me too, even though I felt like crap. Hey, Donna, welcome, lovely. Must be super early for you too. So yes, morphing, that's it. So I'm going to merge the groups now. If you're not already aware, my whole ethos is about us coming together, unification, unity. My mantra is together we heal together, and together we're stronger. So I really wanted to bring that energy in with merging these groups. It provides all of you with more connection opportunities, and just brings that strength together as one. And I will be sharing more opportunities next week on what that kind of merging of the two groups means and what you'll be able to get from it, which is going to be awesome. I'm very excited about it, but you'll have to tune in next week for that. So I'm also going to be changing the name of this group, Soulpreneurs Sanctuary, to be decided, and I will be asking for your input as well because it's your group. as well, right? So because I'm, as part of this up leveling and upgrading I've been going through, and expansion, is that I'm expanding the group and the people that I work with, because as you might well know, my mission is all about helping us people to work with our emotions in business. I came from a very corporate background where emotions were a big no-no, and I really struggled with it. And if you don't know, and I will share a link to it later, I did a TEDx talk called Putting Emotion Back in Business, which was really talking about how love is our greatest strength and how we need to change the way we work. Now, for me, this part of this expansion is, it's not just us as business owners. We have an incredibly important role to play, I believe, in this transition and transformation that we're going through as a world together. But it's also about, you know, the business that you work in and the business that you work for. You know, when I was back in those corporate days, all those years ago, I would have loved something like this to help me and work with my emotions and my intuition and have that validation that I wasn't completely fucking nuts. Hey, Jenna, darling, you know, and to help me grow and expand that way. I'd have loved a way to have been able to create strategies for my team in that intuitive or woo-woo business way that I really was in there somewhere trying to get out. So I'm going to be, expanding the group, merging. We're going to be inviting all sorts of amazing woo-woo people into the space, which is even better for you, right? As business owners, because there'll be much greater marketing opportunities for you, for your businesses. So my mission, my lovelies, is about bringing woo into your world, your way. I talk about it in Spiritual Club a lot. You know, my approach to working with the universe, source energy, spirit, angels, guides, whatever, however you want to refer to that, is about it being your journey and your own experience. Like I can share my knowledge and experience, which I will do openly, and more of that coming over the course of this month. But it's not up to me to tell you, it's about me. I think it's up to me to empower you, because a spiritual journey is a very individual, very beautiful, personal, sacred one. And I don't believe in, you know, right or wrong in that sense, and I certainly don't believe in this kind of holier than thou approach to spirituality. You know, your woo is your woo, so I'm going to bring my true woo self, and I'm going to invite you to be doing the same in your world and your work too, even more so than you already have been. So I am going to be updating the group description, the group name. I'm going to be involving you, and I'm going to merge the groups at the weekend. So on the 8th of October, which is kind of coincidental, but a really special date for me. It would have been my dad's birthday, and he would have been 80, I think, if he was still around, I think. Anyway, so that's on the 8th of October. And then on the 10th of October, super exciting news about how this is all going to look for you, opportunities for you, new stuff for you. So keep an eye out for that. So that's it. I wanted to share that with you. It's all going to be very exciting. And Ginny, I know as you're in Soulpreneurs Club, I'm going to be putting a post and an announcement out in that group as well very soon. And for any soulpreneurs who are watching on replay. So Anna and Linda, yes, and all my other lovely soulpreneurs. So how are we all feeling post Mercury retrograde? I mean, I feel like I kind of birthed something over the weekend as a result of Mercury shifting through. And it was only yesterday, so don't worry if you're still not feeling especially settled or clear yet, because there'll be this kind of shadow phase, you know, like the tail end still sort of reverberating through the universe. But yeah, I think essentially, darlings, well done. You made it. It's been a very tumultuous time. And I think we're still going to see some quite jarring energies through October. Certainly, you know, if you've watched Lee Harris's update, he's talking about some of that. I watched Colette Baron Reid yesterday as well on YouTube. So if that's your bag, I would encourage you to go and look at those. But yeah, so I think, but October's also is going to be about taking action and moving forward. All this stuff you've kind of been ruminating around and transforming and transitioning through, I encourage you to sit with it, you know, take your time with it. You know, I wanted to kind of leap into action over the weekend and, you know, with my plans, and I was like, nope, you need to be the change you wish to see, nice and slow, take it easy. Let's not go full on, you know, overexcited, Jen, which can be a bit of a trait. So, yeah, Ginny, right. So if you're trying to avoid overwhelm, then I would suggest there's something coming up for you to look at, right? Rather than for you to avoid, notice your language, right? So, so you know the tools, but there's the pattern. So look at the pattern. That's I sense is an invitation for you to work on. Funnily enough, Colette talked about kind of self-care and a potential burnout coming through in October. So, you know, many of us here, myself included, can be susceptible to burnout because we're sensitive and we give a shit. And when we give a shit, we push ourselves. So I think there's going to be an invitation to look at this behavioural pattern and to observe how much of it is being driven by fear energy, and then how you can transform and transmute that fear energy into a more powerful, loving energy that will serve you. And I'm saying this as much for myself as I am to help and guide you guys. Tanika, feeling exhausted, anxious, stuck, major procrastination. Yeah, darling, I'm sorry that you're feeling that way, sending you buckets of love. But procrastination will come up because that fear energy takes over, right? It's paralyzing because our ego is in survival mode. So you're just using that middle part of your brain, not your creative, like frontal vortex. So heart bath for you, my lovely, as many times a day as you feel the need. I would also encourage you to find some empowering affirmations, just something really short and simple. So for me, when I was first learning to deal with anxiety and panic attacks, my go-to affirmation was, and I would stand up and I would say this out loud: I feel good, I feel strong, I feel happy. So choose, you know, whatever words work for you. But essentially, if you start saying things out loud with your conscious mind, your subconscious will support you. And it will provide memories, emotions, hormones to support what you're consciously saying. So, you know, start observing that fear and get on top of it. Don't let it control you. Use it to fuel you. All right. Right, Rachel. So yeah, affirmations, my lovelies, they're so powerful. Like our subconscious mind, it's a super powerful thing. Get it to work with you and for you in a conscious way. So yeah, I feel good, I feel strong, I feel happy. Or, you know, Louise Hay's famous one, all is well and as it should be. All is well and as it should be. Right? Just calm yourself, soothe yourself, reassure yourself. Heart bath at the video pinned to the top of this group. Go there for sure. Right, let's get on with your guidance, my loves. And of course, cord cutting. I mean, it's my thing, right? If you need a cord cutting, you know where I am. It's an hour long, remember, and there's guidance as part of that as well. Or maybe my £99 power hour is what you need, where we bring my intuition and my commercial knowledge. Apparently those 20 years in marketing were quite helpful. 6.5 years running my own business. So let's get you on that track. All right, my darlings, let's get on with your reading. Awesome, Teresa. Yeah, I am safe. That's good, right? Yeah, one I think I shared with you guys in here when I cracked open a few weeks ago. It was around some full moon clearing, I think. And my affirmation was, when I am open and vulnerable, I am safe and I am free. There's a lot of deep stuff in there. So when I am open and vulnerable, I am safe and I am free. Right. So today, Kyle Gray, Keepers of the Light, like my very first and original deck. Your charms today, we've got, can you see that? These are, for those of you that don't know, these are paper charms that my friend made me out of tiny little quills of paper. So we've got the heart today and the sun. Isn't she clever and isn't it beautiful, and aren't I lucky? So there are your little charms for today. Okay, let's see what your guidance is. I'm just going to move those post-it notes so they're over my face. Okay, let's see what everyone's got for today. Okay, it's 2, 1. Whoa, 2. Okay, yeah, nice. Okay, beautiful. All right, my darling. So a really good week. These are really positive, empowering cards. So the first card is, you know, the kind of, aren't they, Donna? Your overall view of the week, so kind of the umbrella energy for this week, and it is the Mother Mary. Can you see that? The Mother Mary. Love and peace. Isn't that, I mean, look at the serenity there. Love and peace. Let go of the need to be right, i.e. your ego. Choose peace. And also mother healing is possible at this time. So I'm getting a feminine energy healing rather than a specific relationship with your mum. It may well be represented by the relationship with your mum. I'm also getting somebody or a few of you coming through with sisters. There's a sisterhood, whether that's friendship or siblings, through DNA. So there's an opportunity for that healing at this time. And there is a real opportunity here. What I'm picking up is this growth and expansion on the divine feminine, and an opportunity, oh, the goosebumps, and an opportunity for you to recognize the strength in that divine feminine. Think of, for those of you that know me well, you know, think of the white lions, think of that lioness. You know, in her divinity, her divine strength and power, she is loving, you know, she is nurturing, she cares for her cubs, but she's also the hunter. She provides, you know, and she also protects, you know, she'll protect the food, she'll protect the kill in order to feed her sisters, and also the lions, the males in the pride. So, you know, recognize that inner lioness through, I get why the heart came through now, you know, what through this, whoops, through this, oh gosh, I nearly closed the site then as well, through this love and compassion. You know, I mean, you don't need me to tell you this. Make choices and decisions from a place of love. Choose loving thoughts, and especially loving thoughts about yourself and about your situation. So I'm picking up if you're worried about finances, choose loving thoughts to send towards your finances, rather than the fear-filled ones of, how am I going to pay the bills? How do I pay the rent? Where's the money coming from? Oh my God, worry, worry. Like, notice the fear energy in there and the protection that then kind of comes up for you. Hence my, when I'm open and vulnerable, I am safe and I am free. So kind of don't close down. So catch those thoughts and change them into something far more powerful and compassionate and loving and resourceful for you. Your words and your thoughts create your reality. All right, so what this leads to, what's going to happen for you this week is fucking awesome. It's the Ascension card, Serapis Bey. Oh, love his energy. One of the first ascended masters that I worked with. Ascension is possible. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. Light is here. So look at this golden light energy all around. Look at the healing serpents here. Look at the wings. Look at that strength as well. So, you know, there is this, when you step into your true divine feminine and you are stepping up as you truly are and how you truly want to be, without fear of judgment, without judging yourself, then great expansion is possible. And there is, you know, a serious window of opportunity here. It's like you kind of almost, you've been feeling this wave coming towards you, and it's been like, it's, you know, if you've ever been surfing, it's like you're on the surfboard and you can see the swell building and this wave coming towards you and you are shitting it but you're also really excited, right? Now's the time to stand up on your board and ride that wave. It's working for you, right? And you know, it's the universe, it has your back. You will be safe. You are safe. Everything will be all right. So step into your true divine feminine self. Know your strength. Really engage with that love and compassion, and remember how strong love is as an emotion. It is way stronger than fear. And if you watch my TEDx talk, you can watch me do a live demonstration of that with kinesiology on stage. See if you can spot my shaking hand, because I was a bit nervous. But yeah, love is your greatest strength. So when you're coming at your problems and situations from a place of love, you will have a stronger perspective and you will access the right brain hemisphere, your creative brain, your intuitive brain, and clearly your heart energy, and you'll know which way to go. So I think there's some action to take this week. I think also I'm sensing, particularly around this, whether it's kind of Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, then I think opportunities are going to come in. So and I'm getting a hold it when it comes in. Don't grab it, hold it, sit with it, look at it through eyes of love and compassion, and make a choice from your heart space. Amazing. Right, anything else? I just gotta have an amazing week. Just have an amazing week. If you set the intention, I'm gonna have an amazing week. You will have. All right, my darlings. Any questions and any thoughts? And come back and watch this again if you want to later on and see if you receive something else or different from it. But yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you. These are meant to be 15 minutes. It's been a bit longer, so I'm going to leave you for now. There was a lot to get through, I know, because I haven't been here for a couple of weeks. So thank you so much for joining me live. And if you have watched on replay, thank you so much. And I will come and say hi. You're so welcome, my lovelies. You're so welcome. Oh, Rachel, we're catching up this week, aren't we? Looking forward to that. So, Spiritual Club, 7 o'clock tonight. Free to visit for your first time. And Friday at 10 in the morning. And if you're local to me, in-person Spiritual Club is this Wednesday at 7 o'clock. So let me know if you would like to come to that. All right, my darlings, have a bloody awesome week. You've got this.